Hello Virgo, how are you? Welcome to your December 2016 Love and General Tarot card readings. Before we begin, I'd really like to extend an apology for my delay in getting these readings to you. I spent the last 30 days in Bali and had one of the most, amazing spiritual and soul-searching experiences of my life. And it was a very humbling experience as well. And I hope that some things that I learned about myself and about people and humanity in general come out during these readings this month. I'm so honored to be here, really, really, truly, and so grateful for everything that you, my viewers, have given to me, and I cannot even begin to express enough gratitude to you. I'm going to be doing something a little different with the generals. I'll explain when I get there, but let's go ahead and begin with your love reading, okay? For Virgo for December 2016. Virgo, love energies for December 2016. Okay, one more. Virgo, here we go. Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, Three of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Moon reversed, Page of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and Four of Wands. A lot of wands. Four wands. One major arcana, just one. Mild energies for us this month, I suppose, which is welcome in holiday times, I suppose, as well. I'm going to start with the Ace of Wands. We have really two aces, and to me, in a love reading, they're the best aces that you can get. You have either the entry of someone new, communication from someone new, an opportunity to renew love or to rekindle love, and the opportunity to move forward and to take action and to be progressive in love. And I feel a very progressive energy with you, Virgo. I see you coming out as this Queen of Wands. Why do I see you as this? Because the center energy always represents you and us at this moment, or in this it's the core of the reading, right? For me, that's how I interpret the center card. And the wand energy being translated into the very next card. I think maybe there's someone in your periphery, okay? Either Page of Cups, we have this Knight of Wands, or Knight of Pentacles here, Page of Cups. This can either be someone else, okay? Maybe someone coming in, maybe someone offering, maybe someone that you're waiting to hear from. If you're in a relationship, obviously it would be your partner. I think that this is someone that you're very much interested in, although I see that your partner is maybe moving a little bit slow. Okay, Knight of Pentacles is always a very slow moving energy, and their back is also turned towards you, which means to me that maybe they're not aware of something that you want. Maybe they're not aware of something that you need. Okay, I feel that there's this soul-searching part of you. Three of Wands kind of separating you and this person, okay? This to me is a very independent energy. It is expansion, okay? It is about standing on the edge of everything that you know that is familiar and looking out over the horizon, and that craving and that longing to explore. All right, maybe this is someone new. For a lot of you, I think this is someone new, okay? Someone that you have your eye on, you're interested in, they've intrigued you, you're attracted to them, okay? Obviously, if you're in a relationship, this is your partner, but yet you are craving something more with them. You need something to grow, you need something to change, and you are waiting. This is a card of waiting for me, waiting to hear from them, waiting for communication. You see the ships in the water. You are expecting to hear from them, and you will. This is a card of communication. You will hear from them. You will receive from them. They have something to offer. Okay, they have it. They're holding it out in front of themselves. They want to give it to you. But I feel that there's something that is holding them back. There's something that is preventing them from doing so, okay? And it might have a lot to do with your energy. There's a lot of expectation with these aces. You know, it's so much beauty and excitement. It's so much goodness. And it's so like, there's emotional fulfillment. There's, you know, passionate fulfillment. There's, you know, the excitement of new beginnings that's just like vibrating within you. And you have the Queen of Wands, and she is a force, right? She is a go-getter. She pushes through. She powers through. She makes things happen. I think your energy is stronger at this point in time than this person. I think you know who this person is, your partner, someone that you're interested in. You will hear from them, okay? Patience. Patience is not the Queen of Wands' best virtue. She is very independent though. There is a sense of self, okay? She's not looking to someone to fulfill her needs. She continues on her life. She continues on her dreams and her passions, her goals, her ambitions. She has her own agenda for her own life. While she may long for something, while she may long for someone, she may have her eye on someone, it does not prevent her from moving forward. You are very forward moving oriented right now. A lot of movement, a lot of action, okay? And I feel like maybe there's some history here with this Knight of Pentacles, okay? Now, if it's someone new, someone that you don't have a relationship with or never have had a relationship with, maybe this won't speak to you. But for those of you that may have a history with this person, I'm kind of feeling like there was at some point a feeling of being rejected. And you might even still feel that. You might even still feel like you've been dismissed. Because we have the fact that the Five of Pentacles came out shows me that there was some sense of feeling dismissed. However, in the reversal, I feel like maybe that's dissipating, right? And maybe that feeling of being forgotten, for lack of a better way to say it, maybe there was some part of you that felt forgotten. You know, they are moving, they are facing in another direction. They're not moving, they are facing in another direction, but they are not moving. They are still they're still satellite, right? They're still in your life, they're still in your periphery, okay? I feel that there will be a connection or a moment, okay, where you hear from them. It may be very unexpected. What they say may be very unexpected, okay? I also kind of feel emotionally with this person that there may be some form of enlightenment as well. There's definitely change occurring here. Change occurring... How do I say this? Because I feel like you are on a very prominent, straightforward path with your life. Again, I said it before, with or without this person, you have your agenda and you're going for it. But this person, I feel, is going through some changes as well. They are reforming, okay? They've remained in your life for a reason, for a purpose. They've stayed in your life. They've remained connected with you. And even if the communication has been page level, and I say page level because it's insignificant, it's not important, it's chit chat, it's small talk. Hi, how are you? I miss you. Well, thank you. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, very shallow. But yet I feel that there is a deeper meaning with the moon here. There's deeper roots than maybe you see, or that maybe you can feel, or there's the roots, okay, are coming through all of the wand energies. And maybe this person has remained in your life for a while. I don't know, but this is usually someone that stays around. Okay, Pentacles, they're around. You know, they're always there, and they might be slow moving. They might have never committed to you, or might have been very, very slow to commit, or are being very slow to commit. But with that slowness is establishing the roots. And while you may not feel like there's a significant foundation, I think you're fooling yourself, because we're finishing the reading off with the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is about unity. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that all of you are getting married or all of you are going to be getting in relationships. However, with the renewal aspects of the aces and the connection aspects and the opportunity aspects of the aces, there may be change in your relationship with this person. There may, like I said, they are reforming, they are changing, they're transforming. The moon in the reversal shows me that enlightenment, okay? They may have been lost. All right, they may have been guided by the dim light of the stars, okay? The stars in his pentacles, guided by the dim light of the stars, which is not very bright, does not illuminate our path in a very clear way. But I feel that darkness, okay, the moon reverse, this is the strongest energy. I feel it's more associated with them, your partner, the person, the apple of your eye. I feel that their pathway is becoming more clear. I don't expect it to change overnight, okay? But if some of you are waiting to hear from them and waiting to form a relationship with them, I think you might experience some change. Again, not saying all of you are going to be getting into relationships with this person. I'm not saying your relationship is going to become perfect overnight. But it's like a tangible change. And the connection, I feel, will be renewed or restored. Okay? Some of you might feel less forgotten. You'll feel remembered. You'll feel cared for. There's a very nostalgic vibe here. I don't know why, because I'm not getting the Six of Cups or anything, but I feel like it's like a point of home for you. And when I say home, I don't mean like your family at Christmas time or anything like that. I mean home as in a feeling of comfort and a feeling of safety and security as well. And your safety and your security in regards to them. You don't need it. You might want it, you might crave it, you might long, you might be waiting for it, but you don't need it. You're on your own path. And yet there's a lot of opportunity happening here with this person. Keep in mind, don't keep your hopes up. I'm not trying to be negative here, but this is such a slow moving person. The most promising thing about this reading is the Four of Wands and that idea of unity and togetherness. That there is maybe an opportunity for you to get together and to reconnect, or have an opportunity to talk, or to really affirm the foundation that you have built together, right? Now, some of you may be getting married. Some of you may. Okay, this one popped out. Knight of Swords. Interesting. Because I'm seeing it as a mirror image of the to me, and I think I've said this before, maybe not in the Virgo readings, but I've definitely said it before, because to me, these two are like totally opposite. It's like the opposite self. Okay, you have the earth energy, which is the slowest, and the air energy, which is the fastest. The most cautious, the least cautious. And I feel emotionally that this person might be battling within themselves, and see how desperately this person is, their energy is running in your direction. It is running toward the light, okay? The moon reverse, things are illuminating, things are becoming more clear. It's running toward the opportunity and the excitement and the renewal, and it's running toward all of these things. But I'm afraid that might just be an internal battle within themselves, and they have these two polar opposites going on that's going to probably and most likely render them like stagnant, render them motionless, out of fear of making the wrong move, overthinking, too much overthinking. You might not get what you want entirely from this person. However, I think their attraction to you is very, very strong, even though they may maintain somewhat of a cold shoulder, even though they may maintain somewhat of, lack of interest. It's not true. I think their interest is very intense. I think they care for you very, very much. I think honestly, they might even be a little bit afraid of how much they care about you or how much they crave this connection with you. I'm seeing you as being a little bit more of a powerful force than they are, okay? Which is common. A lot of times, we always shift. Sometimes we're pages, sometimes we're kings, and we always kind of fluctuate in between. This person might not be as emotionally, in tune at this point, just due to some internal confusion. All right, so just keep that in mind. But the only recommendation or advice that I can really give you is to just do your thing. Okay. I'm not gonna do that one. Okay, so this one is being prepped now. So what I'm gonna do for the generals is using a totally separate deck. Instead of reshuffling, I'm going to lay these directly on top. It's almost kind of like the way people do the triple cross with the Celtic cross spread. I feel, as I've been doing more and more private sessions, that it's very important to interconnect the energies, because sometimes love is, affected by general things and careers and finances and things like that, and sometimes it goes the other way. So I don't see a reason to keep them separate. I'll show you. I guess we'll kind of see how it goes. I'm only going to pull out one extra card for these as well. So this deck has already been prepped for the general energies for Virgo for December 2016. So here we go. Actually, that top one for sure. Okay. The Sun reverse, the Lovers, Two of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Devil, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups, Two of Wands, and again, the Page of Cups. Okay, I mean, this is very intense reading. So again, like I said, it's very, very difficult for me sometimes to separate love, especially when a lot of times the general spreads were coming out almost identical to the love. This one, I think, is very much reinforcing the love energies, because we have Two of Cups, the Lovers, the Devil, and the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups coming out directly on top of the Page of Cups. So if there is someone in your life, okay, now this is the same person for sure, 100%. Doesn't have to be an earth sign, but again, someone very, very slow, someone very cautious, someone very quiet, someone that does not express themselves emotionally. I mean, now it's not even a queen, right? It's flip-flopping. A knight, which is emotionally uninvolved, or not evolved, and a king, which is suppressed. Okay, a king, which is emotionally not as mature as a queen. You are coming out as queens. Your emotions are balanced. You understand the way you feel. You're very clear about the way you feel. Your heart is on your sleeve. You are open. You are available. Now, things I think one, you're definitely going to hear from this person, okay? But I think the hearing from this person really comes from a very specific place, okay? The Lovers is coming out here, and it's coming out directly on top of your energy. Now, this tells me two things, okay? The first, very importantly, the Lovers is about choice. It's about connection with your personal beliefs. It's about connection with who you really are and following that intuition, okay? Choice, personal beliefs. Queen of Wands, of all the queens and all the kings and knights and pages, she is the one, okay? She is the one that knows what she is about. She knows what she stands for, and she's willing to fight for it. This relationship, this development in your life comes from who you are. It comes from your direction, okay? And it doesn't matter what this person does. It doesn't matter who they are, if they're your husband or your wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, someone you're just interested in. No, you have a very strong connection with your life. And that's what makes you so attractive. That's what makes you so interesting, so intriguing. You're doing your thing, okay? That's the power of personal belief, right? And the magnetism of the Queen of Wands. Magnetism and the charisma. To this person, you are being very, very attractive, whether or not you know it, okay? Secondly, it is about the chemistry with this person and that charisma and that attraction, okay? There's no doubt in my mind that chemically you're feeling something very, very deeply for them. Are they feeling it very deeply for you? My answer to that question is yes, but they most likely will not be expressing it in the way that you need or the way that you want. But that connection, without a doubt, is there. And I think that this month there will be an opportunity for you to express that, or for you to embrace that, and for you to explore that together, okay? I see this as being a meeting, a physical meeting. You being much more open, much more available than they are, coming out as the Pentacles. It's a very suppressed energy, causing this Sun in reversal, which kind of puts a little bit of a dampener in the pleasure of this connection, or the pleasure of this path of yours, because it's kind of like, well, I'm doing my thing and I'm going out there and I'm, exploring and being ambitious and doing what I love. And this person comes to me and he's interested in what I'm doing. He or she, they come to me and they're interested in what I'm doing, and they ask me questions, but yet it's still like, it's not for me. It's not happening, right? And it kind of is leaving behind almost like a toxic, and I use that word toxic because the devil to me is like something that is energetically draining. This emotional connection, I think, that you crave or that you desire, I think the longing on your end, okay, the longing on your end is palpable. It's so thick, so dense, and I feel that you love this person very, very much. You're very attracted to them. You're very interested in them. They are very attracted, very interested in you as well, but they also have their own life, all right? And I don't think that they are participating so much in that longing as you, okay? Because emotionally, now you're coming out as the Queen of Cups. It's even more open. And Cups and Wands, even though it's like water or fire and water, like opposite, they are still, in my mind, the most passionate, emotion-driven energies, okay? And they work together. And they fuel each other, as odd as that may seem. But I mean, so this is like double, this is like double force of passion and emotion that you're really, really interested in this person. But you will hear from them, okay? Two of Wands. I love, again, another card of expansion. To me, the Three of Wands and the Two of Wands are very, very similar. This is more, though, about things coming to you. This is more about you going to things. It's possible some of you may need to travel to see this person, or you may need to travel. It is the holidays, so there may be things that, come out. No, I'm going to totally step away from love for just a moment, because I just got a flash in my mind that this could be someone's father or mother figure as well, okay? Because this is a more general reading, and then it can push into other areas. Just keep that in the back of your mind. If it speaks more to you in terms of a family member, or even like a very, very close friend, or a past friend, or something like that, someone that you've been longing to reconnect with, this might be an opportunity for you to do that. Okay, and I'm going to step away from that because I'm just still seeing so many romantic elements. It's hard for me to do that. But you still, again, are expanding. I'm going to use that word over and over, still expanding. And even though you may feel less out in the cold, like I said before, feeling less rejected, I think that feeling of feeling less rejected is going to come from them reaching out to you, them trying to connect with you, or to set a meeting with you, or something like that. And coming out because you are so focused on yourself. So that's like the number one message, is to remain focused on yourself, remain focused on your agenda, even though you may feel this very dense connection with this person. It's in your best interest to just continue to do what you do, because that is what is making you very attractive to them. If that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. That's always my fear, is that I say these things and it's like, huh? What? Okay. We have this one. The King of Swords reverse. Okay, I mean, honestly, it doesn't surprise me. Again, it's that same person. Same, I mean, we're even coming out as the same suit. We came out as the Knights, now coming out as the Kings. The King of Swords, even more suppressed. Okay, I mean, so the Wands and the Cups, all right, coming out as the most passionate and most emotional, and the Swords and the Pentacles coming out as the least emotional, least passionate, least likely to take action. All right, so it's these two opposing energies, but it's also, I think, kind of what's drawing you to each other. It's drawing you together for some obscure, it's the universe kind of stepping in and, kind of giving you that opposite tug of war, you wanting them to come out. I think that they are logically trying to talk themselves out of the way they feel. They're trying to talk themselves out of their emotion. They're trying to talk themselves out, like maybe they have a lifestyle that they have and they're not ready to give that up yet. Maybe they have a career agenda and they're not ready to give that up, and it's very, very self-centered, very, very self-focused. I don't think they're ready to give it up, all right? But I think they're ready to connect with you. I think they're ready to explore something with you, even if it's just one more experience together. It's at least something. They're feeling your energy very, very much. You definitely are feeling their energy. It can be toxic because of their lack of desire to move, their lack of desire to shift. They are transforming, yes, absolutely. What is being illuminated here? What is rising to the surface? What is being shown? You might be a little bit of a dark horse in their life. You might not have captured their attention before. You might not have really been that attractive, or maybe they just, weren't really at that point in their life where they wanted a relationship. I'm not necessarily saying that they do right now, but I think for the first time, okay, and I'm seeing firsts, okay, with the aces, for the first time, they're seeing you in a very different way. They're very curious about you. And I think that they're going to continue to step aside or step back and sort of analyze you and watch you, which means it's very important for you to keep that self-agenda going, to keep that mission going, to keep your sense of self alive, and to not just totally dive in to the darkness of the devil. And that's like the people that disappear in relationships, right? It's like, oh, they've got a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Oh, we won't hear from them until they break up, right? right? We're not going to hear a word. They're not going to come out until they break up with that person. Don't do that. Don't be that person, okay? Keep your sense of self. Okay, that's it. I'm going to keep it at that. I wish you nothing but the best, Virgo. Happy holidays. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next month. Bye.